One way that you can actually get to pages and modify pages in the CMS is by going to the actual page and then choosing this flyout. When you choose that flyout, it just does editing mode. But one thing it also does is it exposes all of the pages and their organization on the left side. Here's where you can actually find a location of a page and kind of figure out how many layers deep it is. It is advised to stay away from this area as much as possible because it has been occurring, and it can easily happen where subpages can be drawn or sections can be drawn underneath other pages by clicking and dragging by accident. But here you will find how you guys can organize and look at pages. And so one thing to consider is that when you want to put something underneath the academics header, you can go in here and press this plus sign. By pressing that plus sign, it's going to put a page at the bottom of this academics header section at the same sub-level as this next one right here. So you can see it will go underneath registration at that particular area. And then right here, if you were at a plus here, it's going to go into this sub-level. Notice that these are only 3 sub-levels that will actually work. The first one is a header, the next one is a page or a resource, and then possibly another one underneath that. Anything beyond this will not display on the web page. So for example, we will go ahead and add a page. When you press to add a page, you will have a page, link, menu header, and area. We are not adding menu headers, and we're not adding areas. It can be a link or a page. And if you were to choose a link, you would actually need the URL and the name, and you put that in there. If that URL ever changes, you'll have to delete that link page and start over. You press this page here, you're going to say what kind of page you want. I'm going to just say a practice page. And 1 column, 2 column, or custom page. We never use a custom page. You could use a 2 column if you would like, but 100% right now of all of our pages are a 1 column setup. You press add page and it will put you to the very top, and then you'll need to scroll down again. Always make sure that you are actually on Richmond Hill High School. You have access to all sites in the entire district, so it's very important that you modify and edit it in the right area. This is why we stay away from the CMS as much as possible. So if I scroll down right here, I'm going to see my practice pages right here. If I click on this, it will load up over here, and I can start editing. I'm going to choose to edit right there. And one thing you can do while you're in here is you can go in there and you can delete a page or rename a page. To do that, you would go down to find a page, and we're going to go find practice in this particular case, and you can double click on that, or you can modify it however you want. And the name. You cannot change a URL. Once the URL is set, there's no way to modify that URL. You will have to go ahead and delete that resource, that page, and then add it again. So in this particular case, we're going to delete to practice. So I press this button right here and choose delete. It's going to ask me if I want to delete for sure, and I press OK, and it will go away. One thing to keep in mind, the most important thing, is that it will automatically shoot you back to the Bryan County District site, and you will see that at the very top. If you do not notice that, you may go back in and start modifying a district site by accident. So you have to choose this drop-down list and choose Richmond Hill High School and start modifying from there.